Well, we weren't well-to-do or anything. My mother and father both had 2 jobs, worked very hard, to keep us in school. We went to parochial school, which is probably why I'm as crazy as I am. That might explain a few things. But they were loving parents and disciplined as well. So me and my sister, I only have one sister, and we were pretty disciplined at that too. But also we rebelled as kids, we did everything kids could do.
Right.
And one of them was rock and roll, And my father was a singer in the military, and he sang with Sinatra and all these people. And he was a flyer, but my mother made him quit the Dreams because he had children and he had to take care of his kids. So that kind of broke his heart the first time, and then but he always supported the kids. We always had food, no matter what, clothes, no matter what. So we had music constantly, and then every Sunday we'd go to my grandmother's house, my mother's house, or even my father's. It didn't matter, and there were so many people. Everybody had big families, 9 and 10 children, and we'd have huge family, what you would call family-style dinners.
Cool.
And we would have a little vino, homemade vino usually, and then start playing the instruments.
Wow.
And my uncle Pasquale played the guitar, and my grandfather played the concertina. My grandmother played the spoons in the wash tub. I mean, this was all simple folk stuff.
Nice.
And I was just mesmerized by all this. So my uncle Pasquale would, after he'd get drunk and lay on the bed and break a few strings, he'd tell me, "It's in the rhythm, Joey," And he taught me how to play like chords with broken strings. So then finally my father made me play accordion, and I hated it, and they bought me a special little mini accordion with the diamond in the bass note,
Right.
And it was so unsexy, and I was 7 years old, and I was already feeling girls.
Macho.
Yeah, no, you feel it, I don't know why people think these kids aren't, I mean, look at today. Oh my God. So I was like, I don't want to play accordion, It's like accordion. And he brought home a guitar with 6 strings on it, finally, and a Beatle book of 4 songs.
Ooh.
And I learned every song, and I'm a guitar player first.
I never knew that.
I'm not a singer. I was never a singer. I sang by default because the singer in the band, in my high school band, got sick. And he was drinking. And he couldn't finish the show, and I just stepped up to the mic and finished the show, and all these people came up front, and I went, something here. And ever since then, I kept singing. But I mean, I've always played the guitar. And it was only until I got with Blackmore that I didn't play guitar, because like, how do you play guitar with Blackmore? You might as well make the guitar a coffee table,
I never knew that.
Yeah, I have about 40 or 50 vintage guitars. Oh yeah.
You hide
I'm
that.
still a very
Why do you
good
hide
guitar.
that?
I don't hide it. I'm always playing with great guitar players. Malmsteen, I play
Right,
with
okay.
Malmsteen.
Point taken.
You know what I mean? You play with the greatest guitarists in the world. And I have the distinct honor of playing with Richie, and I'm the only guy in the world that's ever played guitar on stage with Richie Blackmore, because he liked my guitar playing.
He did.
Yeah, we used to play a lot together, acoustically and whatever. And he gave me a silver anniversary Stratocaster, and I said, love you playing. He says, it's very like your vocal, you're very linear, and it's very melodic. So I thought, I was very, how can I say, just jazzed by that. I was totally jazzed by what, he liked my playing. But I don't hide it, but what happens is I always start these bands with incredible guitar players. So, like, I strap it on, I play a few notes, and then I go back to prancing around,
So then when you do your writing, you write on guitar?
I write a lot on guitar.
Or do you write on accordion?
I do. Accordion's my big thing. No, actually, accordion was great because it helped me play piano, because I had a knowledge of the keyboard.
Right.
And then I figured out the left hand a little bit, and I'm no player, but I can certainly move around to put a song together. So it's guitar, keyboard,